Hello everyone, and today we're back into another top 5, and we're going to be talking about the top 5 Clutch Plushie Loomians. So the Clutch Plushie is an item that can make you guarantee live a hit at full HP. And this list is going to be talking about the Loomians that can utilize the Clutch Plushie the most. And y'all are not going to believe what number 1 is. So let's head right on to this list. So number 5 on this list is actually going to be Deludric. And I know what y'all are thinking. How is a Loomian as OP as Deludric this low on the list? It's because Deludric is a Loomian that doesn't utilize the Clutch Plushie the best. It was honestly either this or Gargoyle Attack Form. And while I think Gargoyle Attack Form can utilize the Clutch Plushie more than Deludric, I think Deludric is better overall because of its coverage. The reason why it is this low on this list is because there are other items that you can run on it which are better. You can run Power Cuffs, you can run Specialty Boots, you can run a Shell. And while the Clutch Plushie is good to make you live a hit, it doesn't really get utilized well on Deludric because, it doesn't have an ability to increase its damage. So if you run Clutch Plushie on Deludric, you lose either damage or extra speed. So I would not really recommend Clutch Plushie on Deludric, but the reason why it is on the list is because when you are in that crucial situation when you need Deludric to live the hit with the Clutch Plushie, it can be utilized very well because of its insane coverage. I mean, Deludric probably has the best coverage out of any Loomian in the entire game. So being able to live a hit and using the moves twice can definitely give Deludric a massive advantage. And that's why Deludric is even in the top 5 Clutch Plushie Loomians at all. So number 4 onto this list is actually going to be the turkey itself, Gobendemic. This thing is one of the best leads in the entire game, even with the addition of Gargoyle of Speed. We'll get to that Loomian later, but this thing is amazing. It has Immunize, Health Gift, Provoke, 123 Speed. This thing is amazing. It's one of the top leads in the game. It can also get rid of Poison Barbs, and while there is Gargoyle of Speed that can do stuff better, Gobendemic has Health Gift, and Health Gift is a great move. And the reason why Health Gift is amazing, you can have your Gobendemic place Barbs or Poison Barbs on the first turn, swap it out, save it for later, and then Health Gift later in the fight, and then bring a Loomian that is otherwise very low on HP to full health. And since Gobendemic is a very fast Loomian, it's almost guaranteed to place 2 sets of Barbs up, which is awesome. It also is one of the fastest Provoke users in the game. I believe Gargoyle of Speed doesn't have Provoke, so Gobendemic can run Provoke, and it's awesome with it. This thing is definitely one of the best Clutch Plushie users in the entire game, just because it's frail. It's usually always going to use its Clutch Plushie because Gobendemic is very frail. It makes Gobendemic actually utilize its speed and utility to its best advantage, and that's why Gobendemic is number 4 on the list. So, number 3 onto this list is actually going to be Gargoyle of Speed. And while, yes, Gobendemic does do some stuff better than Gargoyle of Speed, Gargoyle does better overall. It's a Barb setter, just like Gobendemic, and it's even faster. 155 speed is insane. It even has average bulk, so it doesn't die as often. The reason why I would still utilize Clutch Plushie, though, is because, like I said, you want to place multiple sets of Barbs guarantee, and since there are ice types running around right now, you're probably going to die in one hit, so you need to be very careful. It also has Driving Force, which makes this the fastest Driving Force Loomian in the entire game. Immunize means that you cannot take any status, just like Gobendemic. And the thing that makes Gargoyle better is that it has Slapdown utility, as well as being very fast. So you could place Barbs down, then slap down an item to be really insane, especially when you do this early in the battle. It also has Driving Force, so you could actually be any Loomian that has Driving Force. And what I mean by that is, if they click Driving Force, you can click Driving Force and you will force them out. You will always force them out, which is awesome. While Gargoyle does not have Health Gift, Gargoyle of Speed has a lot going for it, and it definitely is better than Gobendemic, just because of the extra coverage options and the extra speed options. It also has Mudslide to get rid of Barbs, so that's what makes Gargoyle of Speed over Gobendemic on this list. Number 2 onto this list is going to be a shocker, because it's going to be Baneki. And I know what y'all are thinking. How is Baneki a very good Clutch Plushie Loomian? It's because it has a pretty good coverage. Not as good as Deludric's, but pretty good coverage. But it has Magnify, so what you can do with Baneki is you can lead it off or use it late game at full HP, click Magnify to go to +2, and then, oh my gosh, Baneki can absolutely sweep at +2. Because the thing is with Baneki is Baneki has 102 speed. It outspeeds a lot of the meta. And since it has insane coverage, especially when you run Boom Bash, and also health utility, which if you use Life Drain, you get HP back, can actually make Baneki extremely dangerous. Like, I don't see people utilize Baneki correctly, but I have been using Baneki in battles a lot, and this thing has done some serious work, especially when you're running the Magnify Clutch Plushie set. It is questionable that if Poison is better than Boom Bash, but I think Boom Bash is better for this set because with Magnify, having the extra coverage options is better. And that's what makes Baneki the #2 Clutch Plushie Loomian in the game. So, yeah. Number 1 through this list is actually going to be Toda Mochi. Everyone might not understand why this is number 1. Considering that it's a pre-evolved Loomian. It might be one of the first pre-evolved Loomians to ever make number 1. But Toda Mochi might be the Loomian that can utilize Clutch Plushie the most. It has Return to Sender, meaning that you can soak a ranged hit, and then you can insta-kill the opposing Loomian. And then when you combine Sugar Rush with that, you outspeed every Loomian in the entire game. I said it. With the Sugar Rush boost, you outspeed everything in the game. That is insane. You can outspeed Gargoyle of Speed. You can outspeed Boots Tata. You can outspeed all of those Loomians with Sugar Rush Toda Mochi. And since it is very frail, it's almost always going to get its Clutch Plushie off, especially on range attackers. This is so good against so many range attackers that it often completely changes the game, especially once it gets Sugar Rush boost. Even better, it has a pretty solid attack stat, meaning that it can actually hit stuff very hard. And that's why Toda Mochi is the best Clutch Plushie Loomian in the entire game. It may not be the best Loomian, but it's the Loomian that can utilize the Clutch Plushie the most. And here it is, Meme Mochi. I don't think anyone expected this to be number 1, but yeah, Toda Mochi, the best Clutch Plushie Loomian in the entire game. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are some other Clutch Plushie Loomians, tell me in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!